In this session, we are going to look at TestProject's built-in test reports. It's available when we record our tests and when we write our own test scripts using the Open SDK. The Open SDK wraps around Selenium and Appium. Unlike Selenium, there is no need for a third-party plugin because the test reports are generated automatically. In the previous video, I used Jenkins to run this form test from a CI/CD end-to-end perspective. We see it extends the base test and the parts of the page object model design pattern. Let's go to TestProject and look at their project report. For my first project, we see stats, total executions, and have a way to drill down to an individual test and see more value like a summary of the test. The job report displays number of tests, job duration, executed by, start time, and agent. We also have a way to see the test name and results. The test names are set up and login test project example. If I click login test project example, then each step shows up on the right side. We see steps 1 through 22. All green steps are marked pass and red steps are marked failed. We also have a way to only see steps that failed. This project does not have any failed steps, so let's go to a different project. How about test project tutorial? Cross-browser testing should have more than one test. Yes, 4 executions. And let's go to January the 3rd. This test shows error 50%, pass 15%, and failed 35%. We can filter the data by last 30 days, last 2 days, last 7 days, last 20 executions, or create a custom range. On this test, I performed a cross-browser testing and data-driven testing. It was a combination of cross-browser testing and data-driven testing. We see different browsers, which shows cross-browser testing. For data-driven testing under iterations, we see data source test with numbers 1 through 5. Watch how step number 3 change. Right now, we see Dr. Joe Doe for number 1. Number 2 shows Dr. Jane Doe, and number 3 shows Dr. James Doe. Go to show only failed, and step 6, get text from greetings, did not pass. See these 2 icons? The first icon shows it has screenshots, and second icon shows it has validations. Let's look at the screenshot and click the screenshot, make it a little bigger, and it shows the password was invalid. Now, we also have a way to look at the reports and export them, and all test reports come with an option to export. We can export the summary report or export full report. Open up one of these reports and we see the results, 15% pass. We also see Chrome, 20%. The name is login test with 5 iterations, and only the second iteration passed. We know reports are crucial to our test workflow, and TestProject automatically generates a report with different kind of charts. Let's go back to the top layer and scroll down to the bottom, and we see the velocity chart. The purpose of this chart is to provide a summary of the number of test executions and ratio between successful and failed executions. Next is I think it's the distribution chart. Yes. And it shows a summary of test executions on each agent for this project. The platform chart is on the right, and let us see how our test performs across each platform. The platforms are web, Android, and iOS. After these two charts are trends and targets. The trends chart shows us each job and number of test executions for each job. We can compare the jobs and see if they pass or fail. The targets chart shows the number of test executions across each device. We see web, but the device can also handle mobile. That's it for charts. Let me also show you how to email a summary of the report. Go to Project, then click this email icon in cross-browser job. And here's the job notifications. Let's select on finish and keep it at always. And then we also enter an email address. And at the bottom, we just click save. It's already saved. And what I'm going to do next is run this project, this job. Job execution has started. And we're going to wait for it to start executing our test. Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. Microsoft Edge is being controlled by automated test software. Now it's executing on Firefox. It executed cross-browser testing and the data-driven testing. The email came through. Okay, so we see that it has 30% pass, 45% failed, and 0 skip. Microsoft Edge, Chrome, and Firefox all executed. We can click the project name to go back to test project. We also can click full report to go back to test project. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
All Part 1 ebooks and PDF documents are free. Programming books for UFT. Programming books for Java. Here's the Selenium automation book. And TestNG. Subscribe to get notification of future videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.